thankfully. We've not had any cybersecurity breaches, and partnering with FusionRed is how we sort of go about keeping it that way. My name's Andrew Sullivan. My job title is Head of Systems at Equity Transport Group. So we're Australia's largest national chauffeur company. We operate in every capital city in Australia. We've got offices in pretty much every capital city in Australia as well. So we operate around 1,000 or so cars nationally. So we've got a very large footprint across Australia and New Zealand. As a company, Equity Transport Group wanted to reassess our security standpoint. We looked to FusionRed to assist us in that area, and we looked at their Fortify 360 package. We saw that was where we were looking to integrate into to increase our security position. In the world of IT, security is extremely important, as we all know, so we're always trying to stay one step ahead. FusionRed, they're our managed security partner, so they look after top-down security standpoints on our business as a whole. We've got a large national presence and international presence, so they assisted us in getting an overall snapshot of our security posture and looking at ways that we could have improved that, and worked with us to implement that down from a top-bottom position. We were looking at to increase our endpoint protection and also security awareness within our team. FusionRed assisted us in not only hardening our hardware and our security landscape, but also training of our people. Before FusionRed, we thought we had a pretty good security footprint at that time. We had endpoint protection, we had firewalls, but FusionRed came in and sort of assisted us to sort of magnify the position that we were already in. So we've also got now 24/7 NOC monitoring. We've got monitoring through all of our devices down to the wireless clients through our wireless networks in every office. And that monitoring gives us peace of mind that if there is any unwanted traffic, then we're notified straight away, and we can even have locations locked down and shut off to stop any spread. There were some areas that we weren't quite postured in terms of things like dark web monitoring. FusionRed helped us increase the posturing for the monitoring as a whole, which is something that we didn't have previously. They also assisted in backup and disaster recovery, which is something that we had touched on, but they'd sort of completed the missing steps for us there. So we had organised penetration tests through FusionRed, and we were a little bit anxious to see the results, but also we were excited to see the current framework that we were in and where we could improve. There weren't any sort of huge risks that we were open to, which was a relief, but there was also areas that we hadn't looked at that were pointed out. Without sort of sounding too alarming, depending on the severity of that, there's a chance that could shut our business down completely. Even if you think you've done enough, you can never say that you've done enough. There's always going to be cyber risk when conducting business online or even offline through systems. We had the team from FusionRed come in and sit down with us over multiple occasions. They sort of really got to know us as a business from the ground up. It was that way that they were able to assess where we were in our current security landscape, and they were able to then go through, find the gaps that we had and the recommendations that they had to fill those gaps. The team put in a lot of effort to get us to where we are now. Our experience with FusionRed and the team has been nothing short of fantastic, really. They've come in, they've integrated with our business and our remote offices. We've worked with their team, who also have remote teams, and we've found that whilst the geographic nature of our businesses isn't always aligned perfectly, the reach has always been there, and they've been available when we need them, and it's been a good experience for us.